Hey folks, Uns here, and this is going to be a Talk to the NPCs episode. We'll be speaking with Eldritch Fatima first, because that's what we needed to do in the last episode. We got the Dragon Seal of Earth, so now our party members have special attributes unique to them. So I will put in the description any story relevant time tags, like the Fatima conversation that's going to happen. But otherwise, it's mostly just going to be talking to the NPCs. This is a Falcon game. The NPCs always have something new to say when new things happen. Oh hey, it's you guys. You just got back from the ancient tree, right? You were gone for a long time. Alk was with you, wasn't he? I was starting to get worried about him. Eldritch Fatima is very well learned and used to visit the palace often as one of the king's advisors. That all stopped when the war with Rome broke out, though. It's not every day someone brings an official letter from the king. Did you happen to notice the sapling inside Eldritch Fatima's house? It grew from a seed of the ancient tree and has been passed down as an ancestral treasure of the Elder family line. No matter how much time passes, as long as we have that sapling, Shannoa will survive. I did notice it. I wanted to interact with it. See? Because it's glowing. It is literally glowing. Okay, Fatima. Ah, you're back. You must have made it safely to the altar, then. Adol told Fatima everything that happened in the ancient tree. Really now? At the altar? And you defeated the Titano that nested there. Amazing! Man, that Titano was crazy. You guys weren't there, I would have been in big trouble. Oh, interesting. So you went with these two, did you? Are you out of your damned mind? What? I warned you not to go, but that only sealed the deal, didn't it? You're getting a thorough whooping later, boy. Come on, Grandma. At any rate, getting back to the matter at hand. Are you sure you heard a voice at the altar?
Yeah. You know what it means? Elk told us that the altar is dedicated to the Earth Dragon. Is that one of the capital D dragons the king mentioned?
Ah, right. You've never heard of the 5 great dragons of Altago, have you? It would be my honor to educate you. This country of Altago is very old. It is believed to have existed since the time of the world's creation. The 5 dragons are evidence that the 5 pillars of the land that have been here since moment 1. The 5 dragons are life itself, and they create and protect all life. It is their power that allows for so much to thrive in Altago, including the Titanos.
So they're pretty much the gods around here then. And they're not all Earth dragons, I take it?
Of course not. You have a moon seal, don't you? The moon seal is obviously from a moon dragon. 5 dragons, 5 elements. It just happens to be Rajamand, the earth dragon that Shannoans hold in esteem. Your name is Adol, correct? That voice you heard was without a doubt that of the great earth dragon. And the power you received, well, it's significant, that's for sure. Perhaps it would be a good idea for you to visit the altars of the other dragons as well.
You know where they are?
Not specifically, I'm afraid. I have only vague notions. However, General Dreisen may be able to tell you. You should know of at least one.
General Dreisen of the Dragon Knights?
Yes,
He was once the elder of a desert village to the southwest of Altago, called Segram. The Segramites also worship one of the dragons, as we do. Therefore, he surely must know the location of its altar.
I see. I can't imagine that Brutal share much with us, though. Oh, come on, Dogi, you're being kind of hypocritical here. You look like a brute.
I think the general is, the bald guys always seem... I don't know, in anime, bald guys always seem to be, like, really wise. Also crazy. They can be crazy, too. Wise and crazy.
What do you think, Adol? Want to head back to Altago City and see what we can find out?
Adol thought for a moment, then nodded.
Okay then, guess it only stands to reason we take whatever info we can get. Beggars can't be choosers. What are we waiting for? Let's make like trees and get out of here.
You guys are leaving already? Can I come too?
You're cruising for a bruising, boy. What do you think this stick is for, if not to beat your bony butt?
I'm kidding. I just, I thought it'd be funny.
Your actions only reinforce that you've been much growing up to do. You'll only get in their way as you are now. Therefore, you go nowhere. I'm watching you like a hawk, boy, and you are already in a heap of trouble.
Fine. At least see them off, though. Like, as far as the village gate...
All right, there's no harm in that. As long as these two don't let you accompany them, and I trust they won't. I'm sorry my grandson caused you both so much trouble. Send the general my regards.
Thanks for everything, Eldris.
No, Elk has useful powers. He gives more gold.
So you guys are adventurers, huh? That's so cool. I wish I could travel all over the place and go on wild adventures, exotic lands too. Alright, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna get all buffed up. And then, Grandma will have no choice but to give me respect. When that happens, you guys have to take me along, okay?
There really is no stopping him, is there? And he was such a brat to us before. Elk, will you at least promise to behave yourself when you're with us? It's only proper, as an adventurer.
Yeah, I know. Bye, guys. Be careful on your way back.
And we go back.
I don't really remember Elk's mom much because I was so little, but I do remember she was really pretty and nice. Elk's mom was so pretty and so nice. Elk's father was a man of strength and leadership. You couldn't have asked for more in a village elder. We all mourned his loss greatly. Elk is just a boy, but he can fight against monsters and hardly break a sweat. He's truly his father's son. I'm certain that one day all will know and respect his name. With the rise in Titano activity lately, I almost forgot that the season of the hunt is upon us. Pray the next hunt will be a good one. Pray for a good hunt once more, free of the ravages of the Titano Spring. Plenty of folk get depressed when talking about Titanos. Makes sense, given what happened to Elk's parents. But we can't stay like this forever. I don't think Elk's parents would want us to mourn them endlessly. There's still a lot of talk about Elk's parents. I'm sad that they're gone too, but we can't mourn them forever. Elk's parents, the Eldris' son, and his betrothed. The Eldris talks often about them as if they were not family, but I believe she still hurts deeply inside. The Eldris doesn't show it publicly, but I know the death of Elk's parents hurt her deeply as well. I'm pretty good with martial arts too, but Dad always said I still had a lot to learn, so maybe Grandma's right. You know what? I'm gonna train myself till I'm sick, and then keep on training even more. I'll be a lean, mean, fighting teen, and the next time you see me, I'll be ready to join you guys for real. I wish I could go on an adventure. You know what? I'm gonna train myself sick, and then when you least expect it, bam! I'll be right by your side again. Elk seems really happy. I wonder if something good happened to him. Elk has a really sinister grin on his face. He must have come up with a new prank to play or something. Once, I wish the Dragon Knights would pay us a visit, so they can take down some of those nasty Titanos. Well, I guess wishing won't make it so, huh? All they care about is Altago City is money, money, money. Palace officials are cruel. They act like they don't know how big of a problem these Titanos really are. A dog? It's a house all to itself? I approve of this, Shannoa. Our hunters aren't running into the giant boar in the forest to the west anymore. They were sure glad to see it taken care of. Now they can hunt again with some semblance of normalcy. Praise me, because I did that. I could hear the elders scolding Elk all the way out here. Wouldn't surprise me if they heard it in Altago City. Just hope he's learned his lesson this time and will stop putting himself in harm's way. Shame what happened to Elk, though. He won't be sitting down for a while. Call it tough love, I guess.
That's right, I have my beaten stick for a reason, you know.
I hear you got rid of the Titano that was living inside the ancient tree. Even 50 of our hunters wouldn't have been able to handle a monster like that. I don't know how you did it, but thanks. Thanks for getting rid of that Titano in the ancient tree. We better keep vigilant so no others settle in.
Oh, that Elk. He really gets carried away sometimes. But today he seems even more rambunctious than usual. He must have something on his mind in light of what happened. That's only natural, I suppose. He faced a Titano and actually beat it. It must have felt like vengeance to him. His parents were great people. They died honorably protecting the village. Yet still I curse my helplessness. I'm extremely grateful to you for defeating the Titano. If you ever need anything, please do not hesitate to ask. And if you'd entertain a personal request, please come speak with the child every now and again if you would. It seems he developed something of an infatuation with the world outside, so it would mean a great deal to him. The head of the Dragon Knights, General Dreisen, was originally the eldest of Gram. So Gram is yet another village, like Shannoa, where the people revere one of the 5 great dragons of Altago. I'm sure the general would know a bit more about the altars. One of them, anyway.
You know that lone guardian statue in the middle of the Shannoa forest? I don't know why it's been separated from the other guardian statues, but it always looks so lonely to me. I used to visit it all the time, but I haven't been able to lately because of all the monsters. Would you take an offering to it for me, dearie? I usually offer 5 Kamika fruits, and oh my, I don't seem to have enough. I think that's all I have with me, I'm sorry. But would you mind finding 3 more in the forest? Let me know when you've done what I've asked, honey, and I'll pay you handsomely for it, alright? Oh, hello there. How did the guardian statue look? I'd like you to make an offering on my behalf. Okay, so we should have tons of fruits. We've got a new quest. The village's food supply is running low, so we're getting ready for our next hunt. We're also discussing an important matter concerning one of our own, so I'd to ask that you please do not disturb us. The fact that there's a Titan on the Palace bothers me, but I have to do all I can for the village. Suppose the boy has come of age, but do you honestly think he'll be able to handle himself on a real hunt? Monsters are becoming more and more savage, so no one's safety can truly be guaranteed. They're talking about Elk. I don't know how Elk would feel about joining the hunt, given what happened to his parents. Actually, we're considering taking Elk with us on the next hunt. If he's to inherit the title of Elder, he must begin learning what the title entails. Well, I mean, he took down a spider Titana with us. I think he'll be fine. I'm sure Elk will make many mistakes at first, but which of us hasn't? It's up to us to show him the way. Look, I'm Adol. I already showed him the way. He's a killer machine now. I also gave him some synthesis gear, so he's like better equipped than all of you. Elk's back. I'm gonna play with him later, and I ain't gonna let him say no. Might be dangerous outside, but it's okay in the village, right? We're gonna go pull pranks together. Though, every time I pull a prank, Granny Fatima finds out, and I get in trouble, so maybe he's on to something. You see those fish hanging by the doors of all the houses? That's the kind of fish you find here. With the monsters getting so violent, fishing is a much safer way to get food than hunting. Don't you worry none. If any monsters bite, why, I'll bite right back. Nothing's gonna keep me from my delicious fish. Let me on your boat. Oh, right. I don't have any new wood for you, sorry. Cute. There's the foreground squirrels up here. Yeah, look at them. So cute. So it's not a shack I can go in. I think we're almost done talking to all of the Altagans. This is a pretty small village. So next up is quest. And here we are, the lonely statue. The elderly woman at Shannoa asked you to offer the statue 5 Kamika fruits. You laid 5 Kamika fruits in front of the guardian statue. So this is the elder lady that asked us to give some Kamika fruits to that lonely guardian statue. Oh, you offered the Kamika fruits to the statue. Thank you. Here's a little something for your troubles, my dear. Nice. I know you just came back, but might I ask you to make another offering for me? I'd like you to place a ring next to it this time. It must be lonely, you know. I think a white snake ring would be a fine choice. Of course, I had the Oh dear, it seems I've misplaced it. Sorry, but could I pay you afterward? Let me know when you're done. I'll have the money for the white snake ring ready, along with your pay. Well, it's not like I'm using it. Damn. I'm not really using it. So, okay, let's go back to the statue. Okay, we're back at the statue. Let's go ahead and offer that white snake ring. Okay, we've returned to the old lady. Let's go ahead and let her know what we've done. Oh, you offered a white snake ring to the statue? Thank you. Finally gathered up the money for it, so here you are, Sonny, and a little something extra for you, too. By the way, was the guardian statue covered in moss? I usually clean it when I go present my offerings, but I haven't been able to go lately. I'm sorry to be asking so much of you, but do you think you could clean the guardian statue for me? No need for soap. Just some fresh water ought to be enough to clean it. Let's give it a good clean. The elderly woman at Shannoa asked you to clean it. Wiping it down with some spring water should do the trick. Use 5 cups of spring water to clean the guardian statue. You wipe down the guardian statue and wash away all the moss. You notice something shiny in its hand. Oh, we got the silver snake ring back. Looks similar to the ring you offered it before, but it's much more beautiful now. You should report back to the elderly woman that you cleaned the statue. Let's report to the old lady about our progress with the statue, how we just cleaned it, and scored some mad loot from it. You found out after cleaning the guardian statue? How strange. I'm sure it must be the guardian statue's way of thanking you. You should take it. Thank you for taking care of the statue in my stead. Here's a little something for your troubles. I'll go visit the statue again once the monsters calm down a bit. Thank you so much for everything, dearie. Okay, so we managed to complete quest number 9. Let's go ahead and return to Altago now. Oh, what do we have here?
Adol, what's up? Tia?
Oh, Adol and Dogi.
Tia, we'll talk later. Get behind us.
Adol asked Tia she's hurt.
I'm okay. Thank you so very much. I'm sorry to have worried you.
You don't need to be sorry. But yeah, you did worry us. What are you doing out here?
I come out here regularly to gather herbs. I'm usually able to walk around safely as long as I have a monster repellent on. I wonder why it isn't working today, though. Wait. My hairpin. Where's my hairpin?
You dropped it?
Thank you so much. It used to be my mother's. Perhaps I should call it a day. The monsters are acting peculiarly, so it'd be the safest choice.
Adol, it might be good for us to walk her back. What do you think?
Adol told Tia that they would be gladly escort her back to Altago City.
Really? Are you sure?
We're on our way back anyway. Besides, Maya's waiting for you, right?
That is true. All right, I'll accept your kind offer. Thank you very much.
Of course. Stay close though, okay?
So this is the escort mission. I believe in this escort mission, to get the achievement, Tia can't get hit. You can't heal her. So we have to kill everything right away. And there's ranged projectile monsters here. Sorry, Tia, we absolutely dismembering the monsters. I can't jump ahead. And these monsters are pretty easy to take care of. So Tia shouldn't be in any trouble at all. Where are you going, Dogi? Don't mind us, Tia. We're just gathering resources. You understand, you do it yourself. And this should be back home. That was pretty easy. An easy achievement even on Nightmare.
So you delivered the medicine then?
Yeah, Eldritch Fatima sends her thanks. And she had nothing but good things to say about you, Tia.
How embarrassing.
Oh, we're here already? That was faster than I thought.
Adol, Dogi, I can't thank you enough for today. I know. Why don't you come to my house? I'll make some tea for you.
Thanks for the offer, but we're on our way to meet someone. Besides, if we go to your house, we'll probably never leave.
And then, what would the neighbors think? But if you have time later, please do drop by. I'm sure Maya would be happy to see you as well.
We should go see General Dreisen. But where do we find him? Last time we just ran into him at the palace, so I guess we should probably start there.
Okay, we're done gathering synthesis materials for some quests. We're gonna now talk to all the NPCs in Altago and probably also advance the story a bit. Longma carts are unlikely to be attacked by monsters, so they're the most common method of crossing the plains. Yet here you are, crossing it on foot like it's but a trifle. This is how all adventurers are. Crossing the plains on foot rather than by Longma cart. You adventurers aren't the brightest, are you? Longma carts cost money. I like my money. That's just how it is. I see Commander Scias head into the back alleys from time to time. Commander of the Dragon Knights patrolling Old Town himself. Scias is truly a hard worker. Commander patrolling Old Town. I can only surmise that Dragon Knights are a bit short-handed. Oh wow, roads in here. I see you've got some rare minerals on you. Mind if I take a gander? You showed him a piece of charcoal. This is a mineral one may find readily in Shannoa Forest. Sieg time. Let me tell you a little bit about the Shannoa people who live in that forest. The people of Shannoa live mainly on game and fish, as the forest is abundant with life. It is said the entire village is very close-knit, and that everyone takes turns as hunters and warriors. Also, traditional Shannoan architecture makes heavy use of wood and leaves, and boasts intricate decorations. Currently, Eldritch Fatima is the head of the village. I hear she's quite well versed in Altago's rich folklore. I would love to meet her in person one day. Well, that's it then. My curiosity as a scholar knows no satiety? I don't know how to pronounce that. Though, so please, come again sometime. There's always more to know. Did you find something of interest? How can I help you? Let's give you some water. Oh, you brought me some water. Let's take a look. So we got tainted water from Altago Plains. There's like, if you keep going west, there's this place with a bunch of flying bugs and some rock mammoths. You can't kill them. They don't really hurt you, so you have to lead them around in a circle, kind of. And you can get the tainted water. Can everyone even drink this and survive? I'm actually frightened of this water. Where did you even get it? I just explained, buddy. I told you where I got it. I have no idea what I'll do with it, but I mean, I'll take it at least. You're giving it to me, are you? No, mine. Mine. Alright, I guess there's nothing to it but to give the old college try, right? Down the hatch. Oh, that's just not right. As expected, tainted water is simply undrinkable. Oh, you did get me 10 cups of a new variety of water. That's a technicality, but a deal's a deal. I know you're the ones doing the dirty work, but still. Can I get water with a little less animal pee in it next time? There's a rumor going around that His Majesty is ill, but there haven't been any public announcements. Well, I guess I can see why. I can't afford to show any weakness so soon after the war ended. I don't know why His Majesty's illness is supposed to be, but I hope it's not something serious. Oh dear, anybody but him. Whenever Commander Raud graces us with his presence, I get stuck waiting on him and his lackeys all day. On a different note, the merchant that's staying in the far room seems to be worried about something. Maybe I'll ask later. It may be that my services aren't enough. I think the merchant that's staying in the far room is worried about something. I should talk to him about it later. Hey, we need more! And what happened to the snacks we ordered? The commander graces this pigsty with his presence on his off day. Don't make him wait. What, some commoner? Huh. Commander Raud is resting. Don't bother him. That guy dared raise his voice to my dad. My dad got so mad, he only had to utter a single word before that guy was arrested on the spot. Maybe those foreign merchants just don't understand the power the mobility has in Altago. We may not have Commander Raud's pedigree, but we're technically nobility, you know. Get our dads mad and you'll see at least 1 or 2 commoners on the floor. You're those idiot adventurers. Away with you, before Commander Raud gets in a foul mood. He stole my gear. I want my gear back. I bet he has my Claria sword. I want that back. Go away. You want to get arrested again? What a fool. Serves him right. What was he thinking defying nobility? Such a dumbass. He should have just been thrown overboard into the sea, alright? What are you doing? You haven't touched your glass. It's on me today, so drink up. These guys are assholes. Nobody likes nobility. The king seems kinda nice, but yeah. Going to Segram is suicide, as long as that ferocious beastie is in there. So for the moment, I'm stuck. We might need to talk to you after we talk to the general. I guess there's a Titanos there. Or a really strong beast like the boar. Aren't the dragon horses that pulled along the cart so strange? They actually listen to people. I don't care about making purchases. I just want to ride it once. I wish I could ride on the long cart. Isn't it strange that there are monsters that listen to people? I was hoping to go straight sightseeing around Altago and visit the different villages, but with all the rumors of monsters, I guess it would be best to stay within the city walls. Even if there is the Longma cart, I think it would be best to stay in the city with all the monsters about. Let's go visit Old Town. Why is Old Town still allowed to exist? Sure ain't doing the city any good. Should be remade into a merchant district or something. Where are you gonna put your poor people? You gonna leave them out in like the plains where the monsters are? You merchants are awful. Why don't they just shut down Old Town? Hose it out and dispose of the riffraff. His Majesty needs to take action. You're an asshole. You merchants are all assholes. Old Town, that name bothers me. Calls to mind a quaint, modest district where we all came from. But what an embarrassing origin. Old Town is too good a name for this den of filth. How about they just call it what it is? The slums. These people are awful. People are garbage. I wonder what that sanctuary building's for. It's the only building in Old Town that looks all cool. I wish I could live in the city. Why was I born here? Nobody cares about this place. Why was I born here? Why wasn't I born someplace else? I want to live in the city too. Yeah, I wouldn't have to stay here with Maya if she didn't want to. She's as beautiful as she is gentle. I'm sure she'd have no problems getting a job in the city. I'm sure Tia could live in the city with Maya, and no one would raise a fuss. Of course, I doubt she'd do that, even given the option. That's just how she is. Kind to a fault. You know that sanctuary building? What do you think it's for?
I was once the head priest of the Tritheist Temple, but I could not stand those in power using the faith for money. This is somewhat embarrassing, but my resistance ended with my expulsion. That is how I came to live here. I have no regrets regarding what I did as the head priest. Now I am of more help to the people than ever before. I was expelled from the temple, but I can still help people with the knowledge I have. Tia comes to help as well. The three gods must be guiding me.
You asked the elderly man about Tia. Rhea? Who are you talking about? Her name's Tia.
Oh, Rhea.
Oh, Rhea. That girl knows a lot about herbs and medicine. Even Dr. Delion acknowledges her skills. Listen, her name is Tia, not Rhea. What? Oh, sorry about that. I'm nearly deaf, you see.
Rhea.
Rhea. Many people give me dirty looks. Some even pity me. Like they've done anything for me. So what if I'm poor? I'm not ashamed of it. I don't need your scorn or pity. I may be poor, but I'm not ashamed of it. I used to work, but after I lost my leg in an accident, I lost my job and ended up here. People here accepted a cripple like me into their community. I wouldn't trade this place for the world. Old Town may be poor, but we always help one another. I wouldn't trade this place for the world. Oh yeah, you can see he has a peg leg. That's a nice detail. I like that. Tia's really nice, and playing with Maya is always really fun. Everyone around here loves Tia and Maya. Everyone around here loves Tia and Maya. What's so interesting, huh? You amused by my poverty? Piss off. You think you can just stare at someone because it's free? What are you looking at? You think you can just stare at someone because it's free? I hear the oasis deep in Segram Desert is starting to dry up. I wonder what's causing it. I mean, it doesn't concern us directly, but still. The weather's been real peculiar this year. I wonder if the oasis drying up is somehow related. Delicious food, fashionable clothes. Such things aren't available in Old Town. I wish I could give this child what she wants. I just feel so bad that there's nothing I can do but have this child bear the pain. You know, Maya can't talk. I think she understands what I'm saying to her, though. I wonder if Maya feels frustrated because she can't talk. How is she smiling all the time? She seems to be fine. I wonder if Maya feels frustrated because she can't talk. Huh? Yes, I ran into Adol and Dogi on the plains. They insisted on escorting me home, so I got back early today. Ah! Oh, hello. Thank you for today. Come by again, I'll prepare some tea for you next time. You can make it for me now. Oh, hello. Thank you for today. I want the tea now. Give me the tea. Ah! She seems happy to have Tia back home so soon. Yeah, that's it for Old Town. Let's visit the rest of Altago. If longbows can be tamed, then maybe I can tame some cute monsters and sell them as novelty pets. Yeah! Though with the monsters getting more and more vicious lately, maybe not so much. Heard of a cute fluffy critter called a Peckard? I can't remember on account of I ain't ever seen one. They are pretty much in every Ys game, so we'll probably see some Picards in this game too. I always try to be kind and helpful to everyone I meet, no matter what manner of trouble they're facing. I'm sure if you take the time to do good things for the people you meet too, good things will happen to you. So you say do all the quests? I do all the quests. Like they say, one good deed deserves another. That's why I have a super snake ring. Altago City is protected by the Dragon Knight, so generally the vicinity is relatively safe from monsters. The farther inland you go, the more dangerous things become. We got new weapons, we're even stronger now. Shannoa and Segram don't do a lot of trading with the city, so I can't help wondering what their men are like. I know I'm stereotyping, but I bet they're all just a gaggle of country bumpkins. And I wonder what the men of Shannoa and Segram are like. The entire continent of Altago is rich in natural resources. It even has luminous rocks that light the dark, which can't be found anywhere else. I have you know, in Ys 3, Oath and Felgana, we had a very shiny rock that lit the darkness. Oh, it's so hot, I can't stand it. Altago City has lots of water, but the inlanders are no doubt feeling a bit parched these days. The weather's so hot lately, I just hope there's no water shortage. The inlanders must be getting the brunt of it. Is something the matter? Oh my, you found a rare stone. Please show it to me. Why, I've never seen anything like it. How does 2,000 gold sound? Oh my word. Thank you so very much. Here you are. Enjoy, enjoy. If you find any more rare stones, please bring them to me. I'll be waiting. I can hear my father's voice coming from the study. It seems his business is going well. I'm ever so pleased. So, did she take all of my green stones? Or just the one? Okay, she only took one green stone. That's pretty good. So the green stones can be found in the ancient tree. They're dropped by the evil axolotls, and you can also collect them from a mineral spot that's near the evil axolotls. Yeah, I gotta make more money, then more money, then even more. Keep the cash flowing. You gotta hand it to Mr. Zanzibar for looking ahead and focusing on the crystal needed to treat that illness. When Mr. Zanzibar focusing in on that illness, I swear he must have some ability to see into the future. I hear the head of the business firm my master belongs to lacks integrity in his business dealings. Now that my master's partnered with a dishonest man worries me, both for his safety and his conscience. The head of the local business firm doesn't have a very good reputation, so it could all just be a rumor. You never know, a cat might give you a quest one day. Gotta talk even to the cats. Can't go in here yet. Monsters usually stay away from humans. They've begun nesting in the most unexpected of areas lately. The old waterway is no exception. Ipso facto ain't nobody allowed in. Now scram! Grossest monsters are nesting in the old waterway. And that's no place you want to be, trust me. No, I got new weapons. I'm ready for a challenge. A dragon ape named Sigrun was asking around town about something or another just now. I've seen her out before too. Always focused, but always considerate. Rather approachable for a dragon knight. Sigrun is quite approachable as dragon knights go. Certainly more popular around town than Road. Kids from Old Town like me scarcely earn a pittance from what little work we can find, and we usually work hard for it. But when I think of those who are too sick to work, I count myself lucky. The pay is cheap, but I'm just glad to be working at all. I plan on giving this job everything I've got. At the foot of the stone statue of the great Gratios sits the Dragon Knight's naval base. Commerce is a central pillar of Altago, so they send out patrol ships often to keep the merchant ships safe. There's a naval base located at the foot of the great Gratios. The departing ships look so majestic. Just between you and me, I don't really know what my master's business is about. I hear he trades in items with foreign nations, but is that really all there is to it? I say the big money is in trade, but isn't that just swapping items? How does one make money doing that? Well, you see, it's called, something in demand. Look, if you don't have items in one country, they'll pay a lot to have them. Something in demand. I am stupid. Monster attacks and Titano sightings are quite commonplace these days. Perhaps they're only rumors, but I must admit the mere idea of Titanos frightens me half to death. There have been many disturbing rumors of late. I feel for the Longma merchant, always having to cross those roads. Altaginian weapons are unrivaled in quality, making them quite a commodity for trades. But if we're not careful, they could end up in the hands of an enemy nation. We cannot allow Altago's superlative weapons to fall into an enemy's hands. We must be ever vigilant in our trades. Oh hey, another merchant's here. New arrivals are a real boon to our economic growth. You can be sure he'll be met with a real big smile. Merchants are the foundation of Altago's economy, so we need to make sure we treat them right. Oh ho, quite the harbor this is. I can tell with one single look that I've arrived in a commercial paradise. Let's get unloaded and set up shop. As expected from a center of commerce, the harbor is equipped very well. My business sense is tingling, to be sure. I can't explore the ship? No. I hear Iscan fever is on the rise. I said it's not contagious, but I'm still worried about catching it. My job is very physical, so I don't even want to think about catching that Iscan fever. A lot of people come to the harbor, and there are a lot of refugees and immigrants among them. I hear the Prime Minister doesn't like them because their presence doesn't contribute to the national interest. As a developed nation, it's expected to house some refugees and immigrants, but some people just can't accept that. Is that topical? Is that political? I hear the fishing hasn't been too great lately. The waters around Altago are usually rich with marine life. Fishermen don't know what to make of it. The waters around Altago are extremely rich with marine life, but the fishing hasn't been too great lately. Speaking of which, I heard some fishermen talking at the tavern. They looked pretty stressed, saying how it's not supposed to be like this or something. I guess we fishermen don't have much around here. I'd better just do my job and wait for the next ship. All ships avoid Ruins Island when approaching the harbor. Sailors tell tales of deadly sea monsters inhabiting its shores. It's a right fearsome place it is. Going to Ruins Island is no easy task. The aristocracy issued an edict forbidding any ships from approaching it. Besides that, it's dangerous out there. I think that's everyone from the harbor. We've got the town square and the Coliseum and the palace left. Apparently Zanzibar firm has an exclusive contract with Dragon Knights for outfitting their ships. I hear even their cannons are top of the line. Palace must trust the Zanzibar firm a lot to let them deal with naval ships. Not that it matters to commoners. Can I afford something from Zanzibar firm? Welcome to the #1 business in all Altago, Zanzibar firm. Everyone in the entire city knows that Master's methods are dirty, but people still spend their money here. That's just how the world is. Brings good luck, makes it easier to acquire rare items. You know, I might buy that. It's only 10,000. And you don't synth anything new. Okay, I'll buy that luck medal. We'll put it on a Doki. Thank you, come again. If you do not have money, then that is unfortunate. Scarlet crystals are extremely valuable goods. Isn't there anything you can do? My husband has Iscan fever. Can't you give me even just a little? Beg and plead all you want, ma'am. Business is business. I'm told the illness my husband has is called Iscan fever. But I can't get the medicine to treat it because I don't have enough money. These merchants are heartless. They're only smiling on the outside. How can I help you? This guest was just about to leave. I can help you if you're looking for something. We have only Prime Minister Orbus to thank for the pro-commerce measures that helped develop this great nation. Of course, we as Zanzibar firm will fully cooperate. If you could perhaps overlook the monopoly issue at hand. So you've created a monopoly in the market again. Well, fine, I will speak to the Prime Minister, but don't push your luck, Zanzibar. The firm you see here brings great prosperity to the kingdom. Please put in a good word to the Prime Minister for me. There's no need to speak of the details. Zanzibar, you become rich because of the Prime Minister's support. Do not forget that. Another one that wants the Scarlet Crystal. That's all the requests we get lately. Apparently it's necessary to treat a disease called the Iscan fever. Well, the crystal is expensive. Only the richest of the rich will be able to afford it. I don't care how sick anyone is. If you don't have the money, then there's no sale. Go home. If you don't have money, I say. I was told that the Dragon Knights were training at the Coliseum today. They look so tired afterwards. The training must be really tired. The Dragon Knights look so tired after their training. It must be really hard. The general must be a scary man. So that's where the general is, I guess. Oh, hello. Were you able to find me some seeds? Oh, we have a lot of seeds. Eco seeds, you say? I know those flowers. So this is where they grow from. Sorry, I got lost in my thoughts. Can I give you 200 gold for them? What do you think? Thank you so much. I'll promise I'll take good care of them. Here. Please let me know if you find any more flower seeds. I'll be waiting. Komona seeds, huh? Ah, I know these flowers. So this is what they grow from. She just repeats herself. Don't get much for the seeds. Kamika seeds! Delicious, delicious fruits right at my fingertips. So good. Sorry. Commander Scias walked by me the other day, and I could have sworn I smelled flowers on him. He smelled so nice. Kind of like the white flowers the young lady sells. Doesn't Commander Scias smell like flowers? Or is it just me? Looks like Sergeant Sigrun is out and about again. Actually, I see her out here quite often. What exactly is she looking for? Doesn't look like she's on patrol duty. What's Sigrun looking for? There's been reports of people sighting her in the city. But where could she be? Mumble, 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 mumble. If you find any fruit on the road, take as many as you like. Or you could just buy from me. Want some fruits? Wild fruit trees are pretty tough, so they'll bear more soon. Unless you're hungry now. Want some fruits? The monsters in Sigram are really ferocious, and there's always been a lot of merchants that were killed. Most of the ones that get attacked are foreigners, though. No Altaginian would dare go out there on foot. Business with Sigram is dangerous because of the monsters in the desert. Can't go without a longma cart. So we're gonna wait to go to the Coliseum. I hear there are many strange phenomena occurring in Altago of late. The people have taken to calling them anomalies. The monsters are growing restless. Crops are not growing as they should. And no one knows why this is happening. People are calling the strange phenomena anomalies. Seems an apt term as any. Tia from Old Town used to come to this temple often to help out. She stopped coming when the head priest changed, but I do wish the best for her. Tia from Old Town often used to come and help out at the temple. The former head priest was helping the poor in Old Town for free. Benevolence is important for clergy, but he even refused to receive any offerings when they were due. He was endangering the continued existence of the temple, and thus was expelled, and I became the head. I no longer do charity work, as our main duty is to ensure the temple of tritheism continues to exist. Now, the goodwill of the people is how you stay, around. If people are not happy with you, then another religion might come up. The current head priest has personal support from the Prime Minister. There should be no politics influencing a tritheist priest, under no circumstances. There should be no politics involved in the church. Just the idea is despicable. Okay, that's Zanzibar firm. Oh, you went to Shannoa. You better not have done anything rude to the villagers. Our actions also reflect on His Majesty. Don't forget that. His Majesty has granted you freedom to move about all of Altago. Do not make him regret his decision. I saw some knights return home from training looking exhausted. General Dreisen's training is so tough that a lot of people are leaving the order. I better stay focused. We have to go to training next after being relieved of guard duty. I better stay focused. I hear the malady His Majesty has is affecting more and more people every day. They say it's not contagious, but it's still scary, I hope the malady His Majesty has doesn't spread to me. No one knows the exact nature of his illness, so I do understand everyone's concern. But His Majesty has taken medication that treats its symptoms and doing his best to fulfill his public duties. It would be rude of us to dwell on our worries despite all that. His Majesty is doing all he can. It would be rude of us to dwell on our worries. I hear Commander Scias is from Old Town. Personally, I don't approve. Since the palace is a noble place, the people working in it should also be a noble background. You said the same thing last time. Is that all you think about? and his men actually got a good scolding for throwing you guys in jail without just cause. Commander Rhodes been in a foul mood since then, but it serves him right, I say. At least Commander Rhodes can't go up against General Dreisen. Serves him right. Oh, I guess the General's in. Oh no, it's just Scias. Oh. Greetings, adventurers. What brings you to the Dragon Knight Station? Adol asked Scias if he knew the whereabouts of General Dreisen. The General? You're in luck. He returned from his training just moments ago.
Oh, good. I was worried we were on a wild goose chase here. Not that I'm really looking forward to talking with the guy. He warned us before not to get involved in anything that doesn't concern us, so I doubt he'll be very forthcoming.
He certainly can be obstinate, but he's not unreasonable. I don't know what business you have with him, but I'm sure he'll listen to whatever you have to say. His office is located on the second floor, right in the middle. You should be there for some time, I surmise.
Second floor, center office. Got it. Thanks.
Take care. Why do you smell like flowers, Scias? Are you and Tia a thing? Just know that Adol claims first dibs to all waifus. Training for Dragon Knights is extremely tough. Casual adventurer types need not apply. And on days the General comes, the training becomes that much harder. But no matter how hard the training, our duties the next day are still to be kept. Training for Dragon Knights is tough. It's not something carefree men like you can handle. My entire body feels so sore. General Dreisen's training is so tough it's ungodly. Commander Scias was into training too, but he seemed so composed throughout it. He truly is our ace. Commander Scias has left on naval security duty. Naval security means you get on a ship and patrol the sea route. That's the most desired duty here. Let's check the jails. See if anybody else was arrested. Man, the training is so hard. I'm usually on guard duty, so I don't move around too much. If I don't maintain a certain level of skill, I could get my pay cut, or even get discharged. I better train harder. If we don't maintain a certain level of skill, we get our pay cut, or even get discharged. I better train harder. Nobody's been arrested. Good job. Everyone's behaving. You have business with the General? Well, he is in his room. But he just returned from training. Keep it short. General is very tired. If you have business with him, I suggest you keep it short. Red hair? What brings you to me? Looking to join up with the Dragon Knights, are you?
Oh, hell no.
Adol explained that Elders Fatima told him the General used to be the Elder of Segram, and she does know about an altar there dedicated to one of the dragons. Elders Fatima. She is correct in assuming that I would know something about the altar. However, I am no longer the Elder, which means I am not at liberty to speak of it anymore.
Okay. Adol, let's just get out of here. This guy's as helpful as a wet noodle.
However, I also know that His Majesty has shown considerable respect for the two of you. I may be willing to make an exception, just this once.
Really?
Let's see. Deep in the land of Segram, at the far end of the desert, lay the Flame Shrine. The dragon altar you speak of is located there.
Flame Shrine, huh?
There is one problem, however. Flame Shrine is under jurisdiction as Segram's current elder, as it has always been. You will need his permission to enter.
Segram's current elder, so your successor.
He succeeded me when I was appointed General of the Dragon Knights, yes. But I'm not so certain you'd be willing to speak of such internal matters with outsiders like yourself. Wait just a moment, please. Take this with you. You should at least hear you out if it's made clear who you are. This is all I can do for you, however. The rest is up to you.
Wow, thanks.
Adol thanked the general. There's no guarantee here. You should save your thanks. Segram is located in the desert to the southwest of the plains. You'll need to go through a small cave to get there. It is not only far from the capital, but the way there is littered with numerous monsters. Be sure to make the necessary preparations. I can read, I swear. Be sure to make the necessary preparations before attempting to journey. Well, we've got the best weaponry, we've got the best armor, we've got all of the accessories except the Zanzibar one, so I think we're good. Segram. Segram is located in the desert to the southwest of the plains. You'll need to go through a small cave to get there. Okay, so it's just repeating how to get to Segram. So we still need to talk to the king. Let him know that we've got more dragon powers. We are the true dragon knights. Mwahahaha. Prime Minister Orbus, laissez-faire views on economy, often oppose the opinions of His Majesty. But the result is more moderate compromise, which ultimately proves to be the best course. The opposing opinions of His Majesty and the Prime Minister are key issues form the basis of our political equilibrium. Is the princess in today? His Majesty will not reveal the nature of his illness, but it seems he coughs less when the quarters are dustless. Die, dust! You don't belong in this world! Have at you! All this dust will agitate His Majesty's condition if left untended. Thus I must attend. She is cute. I love this maid. She loves her work. Oh, the princess is not in. Maybe we'll meet her in Segram. Maybe she's in her dad's room. Nope. Okay, let's go talk to the king. Or not. His Majesty is performing his duties as best as he is able, despite his poor condition. Such an admirable man. I truly believe His Majesty would feel better with his daughter by his side, but it seems she's run off again. I truly believe His Majesty would feel better with his daughter by his side. Here we go, another cutscene. Prime Minister, I do understand what you're saying. However, we've been at war for so long. The people are exhausted. This is the time to focus on domestic affairs in order to reaffirm the stability of the kingdom. That's exactly my point, Your Majesty. Since the founding of this great nation, we have experienced prosperity through commerce. In order to restore the strength of our kingdom, we must expand our trade network. I suggest we remove the aid budget for Old Town and the villages in favor of tax cuts for the merchants.
They seem pretty busy. And they're talking politics, so it's probably best we don't interrupt them right now.
I guess we can report back to the king later. So we just have one last place in Altago to go, and that is the Coliseum. It should be over here. Altago's really big. It's huge. When there are no events, the Coliseum is used to train Dragon Knights. Civilians require a special permit to use the facilities. That's just how it is. Even when there are no events planned in the near future, we never neglect to care for the equipment. We also make sure to keep the monster used for executions trained. So you want to see some monsters? It's not something we can arrange out of the blue like this, unfortunately. Can you do something about that? I just want to show my daughter some monsters. Well, if you're alright with small ones, but we're quite busy. My daughter keeps saying that she wants to see a wild monster. I tried to stop her, but what parent can win against our children, right? It seems some nobleman wants to see a monster up close. You should just get out of the city. He'll find plenty. Ursa hates this kind of request. I better kick him out before she pulls out the whip. Executioner Ursa sure is hot-blooded. She likes fights and strong people. Being the executioner of a Coliseum, she can watch all the fights she wants. A perfect fit, really. But I think she enjoys swinging that whip around a little too much. She scares me sometimes. Speaking of fighting, though, I do have a tidbit for you. Maybe you've noticed already, but when you're fighting monsters, there are times when they get stunned. Some monsters are resistant to getting stunned, but learning how to stun monsters could help you. It wouldn't hurt to keep it in mind. Yeah, I noticed that before. The little diamond, when it fills up and it turns yellow, then you stun the creature. And when the creature is stunned, you get more SP. Executioner Ursa enjoys swinging her whip around quite a bit. That's honestly a little scary. Commander Raud came in just a moment ago and went crazy in training. Most of the monsters who trained here can't be used anymore thanks to that idiot. I mean, training monsters is part of our job, so we can't complain. But it's not easy. Even the higher-up Dragon Knights come to the Coliseum to train, but that Raud, he's a bit much. Maybe he wants to show off in front of his subordinates. Man, cleaning a Coliseum can be so difficult. What's with the commander guy going all overboard? Not to mention that weird Dragon Knight guard standing outside. I'm proud to be doing the work I do, but sometimes I can't shake off this feeling that it's all for nothing. Why are the Dragon Knights guarding the Coliseum? I guess there's no use thinking about it. Just keep cleaning. I'm on security duty here. For a royal facility, there are surprisingly few guards on the premises. I must remain vigilant. Don't bother me, civilian. I'm on security duty here. Don't bother me, civilian. What's a Dragon Knight doing here, standing guard? Doesn't say a word to anyone. He's so unsociable. Not at all like the voices in my head. What? The voices in your head? What? Why do we need security at the Coliseum in the first place? What's a Dragon Knight doing here, standing guard? He just came one day and won't even talk to us. I don't like it. But weren't you the guy that was really happy that the guards were around? Now you're not? He hears voices, has multiple personalities. That's interesting, I guess. He's secretly a secret boss, right? Okay, that's it for our Altago. We're all equipped. We have all the synth gear we could make. And we even did some quests. We didn't complete quests. It'll be a while for that. But we did quests. So, that'll be it for this episode, this chatty NPC episode. And in the next episode... Oh! You there, wait! The princess? Yep. That's the princess.
Huh? Who are you? Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Oh, you must be thinking of someone else. But more importantly, you're about to leave here, right? That's perfect. I'm coming with you.
You're planning to travel around Altago as adventurer, aren't you?
Oh, sorry, I did that in my doggy voice. That sounds perfect. I'm coming with you, and I won't take no for an answer. Adol explained that they're about to head to a faraway village called Sagram.
That's right, it's no place for a random little city girl like you. There's no way we can let you come along. It would be ungentlemanly of us.
Sagram? I've heard they had a bunch of Titanus attacks there recently. Sounds just peachy. Let's go.
What?
Oh, right. I haven't introduced myself yet. You can call me Aisha. Got it? Aisha. Don't forget now. So, we going or what? If you don't hurry, I'll go without you.
Looks like we don't have much of a choice in the matter. Guess we're babysitting this brat now. A goodie.
So let's use our insect killer. Extra gauge speed times 1.32. Okay, that's interesting. So she's got the best bangle. Did I give you, like, more power? Your health is really low. Maybe I should give you the vitality belt. Because your health is, like, extremely low. Okay, as I was saying, we will... Were you guys always there? The dialogue change again. Huh? Are you guys planning on venturing outside these gates? Huh, you better take heed. You never know when a vicious monster might attack you. And in the end, the vicious monster that's been said to wander the cave roads was never found. Ah, well, it's not like there's any shortage of things for us to do. I'll just tell any merchants that take the roads to be careful. This is my first day off in a very long time. If I'm needed, I'll be at the tavern. I'm finally being stationed in the Navy next month. Are you jealous? Just between you and me, there's simply no prestige to be gained from security duty. Hopefully those are the only new talky stuff from NPCs. But for now, we've got a new character.
Let me at it.
Let's do it.
All right. Yeah.
I'm up.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm up.
Let me at it.
I'm up.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I don't know about her voice, though.
Let me at it.
I'm up.
Yeah.
I'm up.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Her voice is pretty bratty. I guess it suits her. Okay, so that's it for today. Bye.